Oh gosh, we have been here. We're losing track of where we've been. Good morning, look who's back. Yeah. Mom's back in town. It is a gorgeous, warm, sunny day today. I feel like we've waited on a day like this for so long. It has been a pretty cloudy and cold spring so far. But today we are gonna go garage sale and yard sale picking all day today to see what kind of treasures we can find. So let's hit the road. All right, our first stop this morning is right here in our backyard. It is in Harrison. This first one is a multifamily sale. I saw this on Facebook and it looks like it's pretty big.
My grandsons, they put together.
First little find, this little silver music box.
This will be perfect for my Q-tip.
That's pretty. It's got little flowers on there.
Yeah.
Like $3.
Perfect.
Nice. That looks just like something Laura Caldwell just bought at Thrift-a-Palooza in her video. That's only $3. That'd be good for displaying jewelry. Yeah, I love those chair hammocks.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a neat.
That's so cute. I love sea turtles.
Yeah, I'll have to.
All right, well, we got us a box full of treasures, and there's another house. Yay! There's another house just right at the corner, so we're gonna go hit that one up. We've got to do a quick pit stop at the store real quick because I have got an order to ship out. So this leather art sold on Etsy. Okay, we are seeing signs everywhere today. There's so many sales going on, and our next one we're pulling up to is this church sale, which I love church sales because you always get a bunch of people that donate to them. Okay, this one looks promising. Well, the only thing I got there was these few little frames. I got all these for $3, but I love that gold detail and the black on there, and then this one's really pretty. It's very thin. I guess that's silver or pewter. And then just a couple little gold frames. Stop number, I think this makes 4. Andy, I found all these shells for you.
Wooden ducks, aren't those cute?
Cute little figurines.
That one does. I'm not sure about this one.
And this little 3 giraffes.
Yeah, those are.
This pretty Roadrunner Mexican pottery. And that cool little wood vase.
Look at this amber glass one in there.
That's pretty.
I gotta get another box.
We've got us a little box started. Look at all that good stuff.
Yeah. Let me get us a different box.
That's a really beautiful vase. Very cool texture. Artist signed. These are the most miniature little terracotta pots I've ever seen. I mean, that's my thumb. Oh my goodness.
Isn't this cute?
The world's tiniest basket.
Definitely. Oh. And the tiniest bird.
It's so little. They definitely have quite the collection. All kinds of stuff. Well, that stop was a total score. We got all this for only $20. I'm kind of freaking out inside.
Yeah.
She was like, how about 20 for everything? I was like, wait, really? Okay. So this street, we saw probably at least 8 signs. So we're just gonna hit all the ones on here. I have a map also, and I'll show you a little trick of what I do when I'm going yard selling. When I am going to yard sales or even thrifting in a new area, I will create a guide for wherever I'm going and add all the addresses into my maps on Apple Maps. And then once they're added, I can zoom out and just pick a starting point, and then I can kind of go in order of the area. I'm a sucker for a good pair of old sunglasses, and I got these for $25. Nice find.
Yes.
It's a Vera Bradley.
$2.
That's a really good deal for that. I just picked up these 3 books. So this is Sahara Rose. I actually watch her on YouTube. I've watched her for a long time. I'm really excited to dive into this one called The Forest Feast. It just looks like such a pretty book with recipes and tablescapes. So I'm excited about that one. And then this one, Epic Drive Around the World with road trips. So I thought that would be a fun read. I'll probably take that one to the shop. Also a sucker for journals, so I got those 3.
And I'm a sucker for free, so I got these 2 things.
We are doing good today.
Yes, we are.
Oh, looks like some nice stuff. Another good stop. He had really good prices. So I got this beautiful 3-piece tea set. It's silver. I'll have to look up the brand, but it looks like a really nice brand. And it's got the creamer and the sugar, and I got that 3-piece set for $10. I got this cloisonne vase, beautiful colors. And then this is so neat. It's this copper and brass ashtray. Well, I think it's brass. Copper and something ashtray. And he said his brother made it, and his brother passed a few years ago. It's got a couple dents on it, but I just thought that was so neat. Well, we are getting hungry, but only if we can find something that's quick and on the way, because there are so many sales today and we are on a hot streak. So we're gonna keep going. We may have to pull through a drive-through. Okay, we found an estate sale, and from the outside it looks promising. I picked up this great pewter napkin holder, and it is by Godinger, how do you say that, silver, 1994. And I don't know if I showed y'all this earlier, but I got this Arthur Court from the first sale that we went to. So it's not, they don't match identical, but I've been selling a lot of great pewter stuff lately. They've been doing pretty well for me. I see something. That one's cool with the cane on there.
Very pretty. And you can set stuff here.
Yeah. I'm excited. I picked that up for $5. And the reason I'm so excited I picked that up for $5 is because I just sold one on Etsy for, I don't remember, a lot.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, all the little things. And yeah.
Oh gosh, we have been here. We're losing track of where we've been. Here we go. Well, did we go to this one? No.
Nope.
So this is one we actually had on our, like, that we just saw posted in a newspaper or something.
Okay.
But all the other random stops, we're forgetting where we've been.
Stop number.
Found these cute little navy shorts. Hope they fit. If not, they'll go to the store. Mom thinks we're on number 15. I told Mom she needs to get that for her, and Faith can ride in the back. That's adorable. $200. It's actually not bad. She said it's basically brand new.
Fit.
Shake him. I got some ivy to put in my booth. I got this for $1. And Mom got a Christmas tree, so now I am making room in the car. Merry Christmas, everyone. This place is fancy. Maybe that means they got good stuff. Okay, well, we need food officially, because I thought I left my wallet at one of the last sales. I found it in the door, the back door, and then Mom just left the car door wide open while we were walking down the street.
While we're walking around.
Just wide open. Okay, well, I am so excited to share what I got at this last stop, and I think we're gonna call it a day. We are hungry. It's about 2:30, but we went to, if you can
A warehouse.
see here,
Or a storage
it's a
building.
storage unit facility, and we found this sale, and it was like mostly like water ski stuff, like outdoor stuff, and that. Well, tucked in the back was a box of all this original art, and this sweet lady, it was her husband's father that painted all of these paintings. I bought almost the whole collection, and she was asking hardly anything for it. I said, no, I'll give you more than what you're asking. So I gave her about double what she priced me at, but it's beautiful artwork, and I cannot wait to show you. Okay, time to eat. This is my favorite taco place. This place is called Cultura, and seriously the best tacos you've ever had. And we got an elote cup. Corn, so good. Well, I lied to y'all, we got one more. Okay, well, we are back home. I've already changed into my comfies. I'm still a little sick, which is why I didn't get a video up last week. And I need to give my voice a rest. I've been battling this cough all day today, so got me a cough drop. As you can see, huge haul from today, such good stuff. So we will meet you back here in the morning and do a little morning haul for you guys. So before we get into the fun stuff behind me here, I'd like to introduce myself. If you are new here, my name is Chelsey. I own Hidden Gems. I have a vintage store in Harrison, Idaho, along with a couple antique booths in Coeur d'Alene, and I sell online. But first, I would like to introduce our sponsor for today's video. So if y'all have ever visited our shop, you definitely know this section right here behind me. It is our vintage record section. And if you don't know this about me, I love music. So anytime you come into the shop, you can always count on a good playlist. Our customers love coming in and picking out vinyls to play on our record player, which is why I'm so excited to partner with today's video sponsor, Angel's Horn. Angel's Horn is a professional vintage record company with professional R&D ability, efficient design team, and excellent service system. Their products are designed to look and sound amazing while also being functional and easy to use. They are perfect for audiophiles who appreciate both form and function. I also love that it has a Bluetooth function so I can easily connect it to my phone and listen to other music. This is the H019 model. I love its sleek yet retro look, and it has a great sound. So whether you're just starting out or building your vinyl collection, or if you want to find the perfect gift for someone who just loves music, definitely go check out angelshorn.com and browse their selection. You can save 15% off your purchase by using our coupon code Chelsey Hall and apply that at checkout. I'll include all the information below in the description. And once again, thank you to Angel's Horn for sponsoring today's video. So I know y'all saw a lot of the stuff I picked up on our day of yard selling while I was shopping. So the things that you did not see though was the incredible artwork that I found. It was my lucky day for artwork. So at one of the sales, I picked up this gorgeous like farmhouse painting, this original painting on canvas, and I'm gonna look for a frame for it. But I just love those kind of neutral, earthy, kind of moody tones. And I think this was part of the sale where I got like a couple boxes worth of stuff for only $20. So, you know, maybe paid $1 or $2 for this painting. And then I picked up that collection of artwork from that very last sale that we went to. So a lot of these paintings are just these they're all just landscapes, but I just loved all the colors in those. So the lady that I was visiting with at the sale, she was an elderly lady, and it was her husband's father. And she told me his name was Frank Rogers. They're local, and she believes these pieces of art were done probably around like the 40s or 50s, she said. But his use of colors, the technique, like this is so my style of artwork. And I picked up 10 different pieces from her, and I think they were just so beautiful. And I was so happy to just purchase the collection of them and keep his work alive. Like I said, I found this box stashed in the back. She did keep a couple of his pieces that were signed. So the pieces that I got are not signed with his signature, but I can confirm they are all from him. But she kept a couple of the pieces with his signature on it, you know, for their own keepsake, which I, you know, just love and respect that. But beautiful work. Some of these are on just canvases that need to be framed. There's one here that is framed, and I'm gonna look for frames for the other ones that are on canvas board. So I'm gonna be releasing these pieces. I'm definitely gonna be keeping a few of them in my own house, and then the rest will be for sale, and I will be putting those online as well as in the store. So be on the lookout for those. I think they're just so incredible. So also at, I will say that sale where I got the 2 boxes for $20, I got some really cool boxes. This one was so neat because it is so old. It is almost 100 years old. It is signed on the bottom. I don't know if you can really read that there, but this is from 1928. So I don't know if it was just gifted to someone in 1928 or if it was actually made in 1928. So it's at least that old. And then it's got the old brass detail here, and it's just an old cedar box. And then not as old, but also still vintage and very cool is this Indian brass box made in India, and it's got the inlay with the brass leaf detail right there. It's just a little small one. So this one might actually, the older one, I might put online, and then the smaller one will probably go to one of my booths. And I was just so impressed with that whole collection at that sale. So we were visiting with the family. There were several people there. And it was their father that I believe had passed recently, but he just collected stuff from all of his travels. And he was a big antiquer and vintage shopper. So he had just had some really amazing collections that he had acquired over the years. And I think I showed a little bit of this on camera, but he had, they had this really big shell collection. So I just grabbed a few things. I got this big conch shell, and these are actually pretty valuable. So this one will be going to the store. And then I picked up 2 different shell boxes. So this makes 3 now that I have gotten recently. And I don't know, they're just like my hot streak lately of finding these. And so I'm probably gonna be putting all of these in the store, but this is just a little small one there. And then this one's a little bit bigger. Let's see if it opens this way. And it has some shells inside of there too. So these will all be going to the store. So here is also a better look at the 3-piece silver set I got. So it is this creamer and sugar. And I believe you saw the teapot already. So it definitely needs a good shining, but I think this is gonna be gorgeous. It's heavy. I still need to do a little bit more research on the company and the manufacturer, but I got this whole set for only $10. And silver has been selling really well for me, both online and in the booths. And I also picked up this beautiful small, it's about 6 inches tall, but this beautiful cloisonne vase. So these are still selling for me. They're sitting a little bit longer, but they are still selling, and I think they're still holding their value pretty well. But I just love the different colors in that vibrant cobalt blue, and it is in excellent condition. And y'all have seen me show these before. I've sold a few of these. So another thing that I've been kind of drawn to lately, and that is finding me lately, are these little rings. And I think that I've mentioned this before, the intention is, I believe, for a door knocker, but I think people are using them as towel rings, but they have these lion heads on them. I've sold these both in store and on Etsy lately, and they're pretty hot sellers for me right now. So I keep finding them, so I keep picking them up. This was another really neat find. So I got this from the very first yard sale, the multifamily yard sale that we went to first. And it's this gorgeous ceramic lamp, and it's this old vehicle, and the lady I was visiting with, she said it was her husband's family's. It's from the 50s, or no, excuse me, it was her husband's from when he was a kid, or younger, from the 50s. So I need to do a little bit of work here on it. It's a little loose, and get a light bulb, test it out, get a shade for it. But I just thought that was so unique. I think this is just a really cool collector piece and something very unique that I hadn't seen before. So next is a better look at some of the pottery that I picked up. I only picked up these 2 pottery pieces. This one was made in Mexico, and it's got the Roadrunner bird on there with the cactus, very Southwest. I'll probably put this online, and it'll go in store too. Southwest stuff doesn't sell great for me in store up here because we are so far north. But I do think this will move online. So this will be going into my Etsy shop. It's signed Mexico right there. And then I've got to do a little bit of research on this one. So it's definitely like artisan made, not just studio pottery. This is definitely more designer, which you can tell just from the construction and the quality. But I just love that texture there. It has a really cool shape and colors. Signed on the bottom, so I'm gonna have to do some research, but if you happen to recognize that signature, let me know. But I'm gonna see what I can learn about this one, and then this one will also be going online and in our store. I also got these 2 display cases. I've always seen these and loved them, but have never bought them before, mainly just because I haven't found it at the right price. But I got these 2, again, at that sale where I got the 2 boxes for 20 bucks. So this was part of those, and I think I'm gonna use those for display in the store. I will put a price tag on them, but I think that'll just be really cute to display little small items. And speaking of small items, I had more fun looking through all those little like statues and little figurines and just the tiny little stuff at that sale. So I did end up getting those 2 so miniature. They're 2 little terracotta pots, And then I also got this tiny little bird. It's a little brass bird. They just had the cutest stuff. I could have gone crazy in there and just got it all, but I didn't. I just picked out a couple of my favorite pieces. I did grab that one wood duck. Ducks always sell very well for us in store, so that will be going to the shop. And then I grabbed the trio of brass giraffes. And this will be sold as a set. These will also be going online. They're all 3 different sizes and standing in different postures, and I just thought those were so cute. And then I also picked up these 2 old perfume bottles. I have shared this before. I have a collection of old perfume bottles, so I'm gonna be putting those in my personal collection. And then I also got this silver bell. It is etched with flowers on there. So those, this one will be going to the shop. And I think you pretty much saw everything else while we were shopping. My mom did pick up these 2 wind chimes. This one's beaded, and then it has a little bell there on the bottom. And then this one was just so cool. It's made of shells, and so she got both of those. Nope, I found a few more things that you did not see. So I got just this little trinket dish. It's not artist signed, but just this little pottery piece. And I might regret this, I don't know. I said I'm not buying decorative plates anymore, but I just could not help myself. This was only $1, and it's got all these cute little mason jars with the fruit in there. And I just thought that'd be so cute on a gallery wall in a kitchen or up on a shelf. I just thought that was adorable, so I could not pass that up. And then lastly, I got this silver piece, and again, it needs a good polishing, but I love the little feet on there. Again, silver is selling well for me, but I'm looking for like unique shapes and different kind of pieces because some silver pieces can get very repetitive. There's a specific pattern, and y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but it has like this leaf looking pattern on the tray, and you see those everywhere. I'm not picking those up, but when I find like some with unique etching or little feet like that, just any unique shape, silver trays, I am picking those up. So I'm gonna give this a really good cleaning and polishing, and I think it'll be beautiful. So thank y'all for joining me today and watching my video. And if you want to check out all of my listings, I will include the links below in the description, or you can click on the QR code and that will take you to everything, along with my social media accounts. You can connect with me on Instagram. And again, if you love old music and vinyls, go check out angelshorn.com and browse their selection. Again, it's just very high quality sound at affordable prices. You can use my code Chelsey Hall at checkout to save 15% on your purchase. And it also just makes a great gift for Father's Day coming up, or for a gift for someone who just loves music. So I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye.